Hello, welcome to another Science in Minutes. I'm Mr. Hall, and I'm here with my neighbor, Bethany.
Hello.
Bethany is a fifth grader, and she goes to Grace Miller Elementary School in Fauquier County. So, Bethany, I hear you're studying physics in science class. That's cool. Physics is the study of the structure of matter and how things interact with each other. So, I have two fidget spinners here that I found, two different ones. They're both blue, but they're different in several ways. So basically, if you have a fidget spinner, what do you want that thing to do?
Spin.
It's supposed to spin, yeah. And the longer the better, right? The longer it spins for, the better fidget spinner it is. So let's see what's the difference between these two. Here, spin this one first. Put your finger on that one and spin that one. What do you think, 4 or 5 seconds? Okay, put your finger on that one and spin it. I wouldn't flick it though. Well, that one's definitely going for a much longer time, right? So, there's a famous physicist named Isaac Newton, and he's been dead for a long time, but he came up with some laws, some physics laws, and one of them states that it's a law of inertia. And what inertia is it states that an object that is in motion will stay in motion unless it's acted on by a force, and an object that is still will not move unless it's acted on by a force. So, to get a fidget spinner going, we have to act on it with a force, right? So, if we act on it with a force, we cause acceleration. We cause it to move, right? Mm-hmm. And why is this one moving for so much longer than that one?
It has more weight to it.
Much more weight to it, right? And so it has more weight because it has so much more mass. There's so much more mass in this one than that one. If we put them on a balance, the one would weigh so much more than the other one. And if you have more mass, then you have more potential for acceleration, more potential energy. What is potential energy?
Stored energy.
Stored energy. And then what's kinetic energy?
Kinetic energy is energy in motion.
Energy in motion, right? So if something weighs a lot more, it's going to have more potential for a high amount of energy. So what does this one have less of than that one?
Friction.
Friction, right. So friction is the resistance that things encounter when they rub against each other. So this one has less friction because it's built better than that one. This one has a lot more friction. It's a cheap one we got from the dollar store. So less friction.
Versus Walmart.
Right. So this one's probably a few dollars and that one's probably like $1, right? So a good fidget spinner has a lot of mass that allows it to have a lot of inertia, and it has a lot less friction acting on it that's causing it to slow down, right? So right now this has friction of air, friction of the internal structure of it, and the countertop. And it'll stop eventually. But it's a good fidget spinner, and science is all around us.